the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Ben Simmons was the top-rated player in high school and in college. But a fractured bone in his foot cost him his first NBA season. He said a lot of people forgot him.
He sure has. First NBA All-Star ever out of Australia. Thanks, David. Well, with the season right near the halfway point, what better time to check in and see what rookies have helped their teams the most and how they stack up in the rookie race as they all vie for Rookie of the Year. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Totally agree. It's taken him only about half the season to show he is going to be a force and a face in the NBA for a long time.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Then it's Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 2 spot. And for New York, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Wayne Ellington is out there with Elfrid Payton. And it's Barrett at the small forward position.
You risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
Could be a transition free-for-all tonight, Brent. What's your feeling about going for the open 3 on the break rather than taking it in for a higher percentage shot in a layup?
Well, nowadays we know that the three-pointer actually means more for any given team.
Analytically, you're right.
Analytically,
yes.
But Kevin, what I'm interested in is on a given night like this where we're going to see a ton of threes, what's the decision-making of the guy with the ball? Sometimes it'll be the point guard, it might be a wing player, but how smart is he at finding the right shooter at the right time at the three-point line on these fast breaks?
Making those big decisions, you're right.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Randall. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. About a minute played so far here in the first. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now here's Payton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, Elfrid Payton's continued to improve his game, and so far so good.
Yeah, a marked improvement in long-range percentage. Good size and defensive potential as well. He's knocking down shots. We might have something in Elfrid Payton.
And he's good on the second.
Well, the Knicks had a lot of turnover trading for expiring contracts. They did what they could to accommodate the wishes of a lot of vets.
Yeah, the problem right now for the Knicks is they're not inviting to a lot of free agents, and that's really where they're trying to make their play. So fascinating over the course of the past decade that New York has not been able to attract the top-tier talent. So building through the draft, Coach Fizdale hopeful that they'll land a star one way or another.
So it's the Knicks now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to Randall. 5 on the clock. Fades. And that one hits back iron. Inside. Here's Harris. Randall grabs the board.
I'm not sure where the lack of focus comes in there, Kevin. That's not like him. The defense is close, but there's enough space to score.
Drains the three-pointer.
This is the main strength of Elfrid Payton's game, is feel for when to dish the rock.
It's stolen by Randall. And here we go. Fast break. Ellington's got the ball. Here's Payton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And he converts the layup. 6 points for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Now, here's Barrett. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Thibault can't get it to go. Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Robinson with the jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Oh, he launched that one from way outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Stripped away. And now Philadelphia on the break. And it's in there.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Payton. No good there. Good D by Embiid.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
New York trailing. Here is Ellington. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And again, New York turns it over. Harris outside to the paint from 12 feet out. Goes back up. Bible. Robinson with the block. For Philadelphia, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And that one misses. Halfway through the season here, Brent, how do coaching staffs shake things up and keep things fresh over the long 82-game season?
I think coaches who are really smart, Kevin, can be a bit programmable where they're looking ahead at the schedule and saying there are blocks of games here in which we might try to change some of our defensive schemes, maybe over this 10-game stretch or 5-game stretch. Or
to keep things fresh or to...
Yeah, because you can only do it on the mental side. As much as we talk about guys getting rested and sitting out games for maintenance issues and load management and those kind of things, the tweaks that you can make on the floor in terms of a couple of new sets on offense or defensively, let's make this challenge for the next few months, will grow the foundation of what coaching staffs are capable of doing with that team as they go on.
Here's Payton. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. 5 to shoot. Over Simmons. New York, no good that time either.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
On deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Robinson with the block, and he's able to get it back, but he recovers it. They shoot again, and that one off the back of the rim and in. 15 points in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for him.
And he's been very active with his hands. How about the steal numbers this month? He's been really hounding on the defensive side.
Here's Barrett. Trying to get open is Randall.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett's a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
The 76ers leading by 4. Baseline jumper. That's it. And he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Payton passes to Randall. Robinson dishes to Randall. No one near Payton as he lets it go. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, if Payton wants to stay in this league for a long time, that shot has to be more and more consistent. That's a good sign.
Pass to Embiid. Randall grabs the board.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Barrett with the ball. 9 points last game out. Outside Robinson. Kicks it to Payton. Here's the teardrop. It's deflected. Good on the shot. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. Knicks trail by 4. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And it's good for 2. Payton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Payton seems to have a knack for getting to the right spot, and this time predicted it.
And the shot goes in.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And he makes that one. Barrett's got 6.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Here's Thibault. Ellington defending. From outside, off the mark. New York shooting 47% here so far. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
So quick and decisive. Barrett's speed and fearlessness is hard to match up against when you're defending.
For New York, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. That one is off. And Greg, talking to scouts about R.J. Barrett, they love the athleticism. But what makes him especially good is the work ethic and the confidence.
Yeah, some elite prospects will take plays off. This guy never does. He's not one that sits around and reads his press clippings. He's a warrior, a leader, and he's proven to be a winner.
Another shot. The shot's good from O'Quinn.
Oh, boy. O'Quinn throwing his body around on the interior and using his size.
The pass to Morris. New York moving the ball around. And Barrett slams it in.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. From the corner. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the former Razorback, Bobby Portis, took a few years to find his spot in the NBA. Now he does produce.
And great big man to...
Substitution.
Randall against Harris. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Harris.
7th pick in the 2014 NBA draft. The interesting thing about Randall is he falls into that category as a tweener. Maybe not a 3-man or a 4-man, but over the course of his career, he's decided to improve his outside shooting, become a threat driving to the basket, and now finding a home offensively in the NBA. You wonder how much further he can go if he could expand to the three-point line. Julius Randle's going to be in this league for a long time.
Knox and Randall, they're the forwards. Alfred Payton is out there with Wayne Ellington. And it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Well, he goes in there and you're worried about getting bumped if you're a defender by Julius Randle, not the other way around. So physical.
The Knicks have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. Good on the second free throw. And he's flourishing as a scorer. But, Brent, how does Julius Randle take that next step?
Well, I think, Kevin, if he keeps improving on his consistency shooting from that 10-foot to 16-foot range where guys are daring him to shoot and not wanting to deal with him driving into them. You know, last year he went up 6 percentage points from 35% to 41% in that 10 to 16-foot range. You keep seeing that kind of improvement, the growth in his game is going to come.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said He's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional, gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So Kevin Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting a shot. Thank you so much. And Brett, with the corner three being such a popular shot, should we consider widening the court, making it all feel the same?
That's an interesting question, Kevin. There's been some talk around the idea of actually...
No way! I mean, just beautiful.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
Knicks trail by 4. Baden outside. To the middle. Here's Randall. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And Simmons is just the total package. I mean, a player that can really dish it to his teammates.
And so Payton will bring it up for New York, trailing by 5. The next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Knox, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
The defense not bothering Kevin Knox on that play.
Harris outside. To the inside. It's stolen by Randall. Oh, and here we go. Knox has got it, the fast break chance. Doesn't go for him. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now here's Ellington, guarded by Embiid. Passes it to Randall. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And when you look at that Raptors matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Here's Knox, and the rejection by Embiid. They retain possession. Randall with the bucket.
Next down.
The 76ers lead. Dishes it to Harris. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Bias there, taking the contact, still leaning with it, scores it.
For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the Suns.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game, and that sticks with you a little bit.
Knox misses. The 76ers leading by 3. On the wing, Harris. Down low, Embiid. Robinson with the block, and he recovers it. An even 3-on-3 break. From 15 feet away, Knox misses.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Morris is checked in for New York.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can, at times, be unstoppable.
Pass to Ellington from downtown. It's hauled in by Harris.
Yeah, and that one way back in the first quarter is the three-pointer that has been his only one of the night.
To the inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
Payton against Simmons. Pass to Ellington, and they get it. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 8th assist in the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Count that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
There's the pass to Morris. Out left to the wing. Randall passes to Robinson. Here's Morris. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Nice move there by Morris. An aggressive score with excellent form on his jump shot.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Where so many guys are now shooting from well beyond the arc. Who do you think has the deepest range in the league?
I think Steph Curry has the most consistent, deepest range.
Lillard is in that category.
Lillard is in there, and of course, last year's playoff win will never go away in terms of what a great memory that was. Trae Young is now entering that category, Kevin.
Yeah,
I mean, we saw
name.
that at the end of last year. His fearlessness in pulling up from just about anywhere has been pretty remarkable. And to that, I will add one Brook Lopez, who has found his way well beyond the three-point line.
He's a whole nother conversation.
We'll talk about him later.
We'll do that. Passes it to Randall. There's the feed to Morris. To get open is Robinson. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Well, he's a capable shooter, but I like the initiative there from Tobias, taking it inside, forcing the defense back, and drawing contact.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
The first free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
So for the Knicks, Bobby Portis is checked in for Robinson. Barrett comes in for Wayne Ellington. And Smith subbed in for Elfrid Payton.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Morris with the bucket.
That's an easy shot provided by Dennis Smith Jr.
The 76ers leading by 6. To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The 76ers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. Taj Gibson's checked in for Randall. He's perfect from the line this time. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Smith dishes to Barrett. It's tipped. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the half. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Knicks trail by 8. To the middle, stolen by O'Quinn. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 36.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And credit Barrett for his ability to be in control. Nice job keeping his composure there in a tight spot.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there. And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
Mike Scott's checked in for Simmons. Morris outside. Smith feeling it out a bit. Some solid defense from Harris.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Knicks. It's a 10-point game. And it's Smith missing. And the 76ers shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Taj Gibson picks one up. And he makes the first.
Number 35.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Barrett. The shot from the low post is good. Barrett's got 13.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around. Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
R.J. Barrett.
And the second free throw, good. Al Richardson puts up a 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what is your impression of the first half?
I think we played. And I thought we found a really good balance of posting and pace. That's what we...
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Kicking off the second half, here's Brett Brown's foul. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Then it's Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 2. Inside. Up and in on the layup. And he has 42.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Well, Fizdale, part of those great teams in Miami as an assistant coach with Eric Spoelstra. He coaches with a lot of fire and enthusiasm, is very involved emotionally in what his team does on a daily basis, and it's why a lot of these young players are gravitating towards his coaching style.
From 11 feet away, almost, but it rolls out. Knicks trail by 11. And here's Barrett. That shot off the mark. Simmons on the wing. Ellington defending. Misses from close range. And New York hope that Fizdale's likability would be a factor in free agency.
Yeah, I think it's going to help the Knicks as they move forward here. Try to find some stability with their coach. That way David Fizdale and his messaging can remain consistent with the type of players that they try to attract here to Gotham.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Clock at 6. From the wing. New York, no good that time either.
We talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
No good from 11 feet. Knicks trail by 14. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. The 76ers, number 1. Number 5, the Knicks.
Great play from both of these teams in the open court. You love the energy and effort they've displayed lately here in getting out and forcing the issue.
Count it. And that's 13 points for Julius Randle.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Another miss by Philadelphia. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Ellington, and the lead is down inside single digits. Ellington's got 10.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Pass to Simmons to the inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the 76ers lead by 10. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And it's denied. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. The Knicks have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And for a lot of these kids, Greg, it's interesting how quickly teams expect them to get up to speed. Case in point, R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I mean, he had only the 1 year of college, already being asked to produce. Fortunately, he's very mature for his age and generally plays up to the level of competition.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Older.
Well, we all know that circumstances and time changes everything. In Dallas, Dennis Smith Jr. thought he was going to be the cornerstone. But with the arrival of Luka Doncic, everything changed. The promising point guard was traded to the Knicks, and Smith said it was important. It's a big opportunity, and I've just got to make the most of it. Well, Kevin, we know one thing in New York, the ball is back in Smith's hands.
And D.A., that's when he is at his best. Thank you. Knox, he's checked in for Wayne Ellington. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Embiid with it. Robinson picks him up. Embiid's shot is good.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And there's the pass to Knox. Lets it go from 11 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the 76ers go the other way with it. It's led by as many as 14 points. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Count it. Knox has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, he is sneaky at the rim, lays it in against heavy pressure.
Now here's Simmons. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. It's good. And the 76ers lead by 12.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Simmons against Payton. Outside Robinson.
And that's number 4. Definitely something you...
Here's Simmons. It's Randle and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Wayne Ellington is out there with Payton, and it's Morris in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And that one is good.
You see Tobias Harris coming off that screen, knowing he was going to get open before he got to it, and did something with it.
Payton against Simmons. Morris outside. 16 feet away. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. Peyton's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. And he makes good on the layup.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Here is Ellington. To the paint. Here's Randall. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Number 35.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Peyton against Simmons. Feeds to Randall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. The 76ers leading by 11. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Bucket is good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The Knicks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Ellington inside the three-point line. Here's Robinson, and finally they hit one.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Knicks ball.
Knicks trail by 11. To the middle. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
The shot misses. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Ellington the pass to Peyton. Now here's Ellington. Defense right on him. Here's Morris. They get the rebound. That's tipped. Now the 76ers on the break.
That just happened. Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
New York calls timeout.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Fizdale talking to his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Morris. Here's Robinson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Harris. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And it's blocked by Simmons. And oh, here we go. Here is nobody back.
Yeah, I feel like he's getting more and more confident and might be able to take over in this game.
Ellington the pass to Peyton. Down low, Randall. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. 18 points for Julius Randall.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Here's Harris. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the 76ers lead by 15. And for the Knicks, they're shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Robinson finds Payton. Morris outside. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Randall. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Randall's got 7 now in this quarter. Passes to Thibault. And the layup falls.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Knicks. 15-point game. To the middle. Here's Randall. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Pass to Morris. Back to Robinson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And it's checked in for the Knicks. And the 76ers also making a change. Embiid's checked in. Brent, you know, the NBA not the only league with great players and great play. Talk about some of the other prominent leagues around the world. There's some terrific competition.
There's some great competition overseas in the Turkish leagues. Some very good players that play in the Russian league. There are some great players who are coming out of Australia, and we're actually seeing players now skip playing in the G League to go down to Australia to start their development and professional careers. So when we talk about the world game, Kevin, we're not joking around. It's a very real thing, and we continue to invite the best players that we can find, and they come from all over.
Harris finds Simmons. Out to the right wing. Nice shot from the wing. And the 76ers lead by 14.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
On the wing, Ellington. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson for 3, and Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the basket is good.
And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
Payton against Simmons. Payton outside. He kicks to Robinson. Pass to Barrett. New York, no good that time either. Philadelphia leading by 16. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on R.J. Barrett. First free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Payton. And Barrett the bucket on the assist from Payton. Barrett's got 13 points in the second half. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. The Knicks shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 22 points for Julius Randle.
Yeah, Randle does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
And the first one drops.
Number 35.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Knicks trail by 16. Now the pass to Payton. Back to Ellington. Wants to get it to Randle and does.
Randall is looking like tonight he's capable of taking on the whole offensive load.
Launches it. They get it back. Embiid misses from short range.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Randall.
Oh, man. Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
And with this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. Here's Thibault. Ellington defending. Yep, it counts. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Stolen away. Simmons left side. Philadelphia moving the ball around. For the three. Here's Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Payton kicks to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Barrett. From deep three-point range, Simmons pulls it in. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 16-point lead. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And, you know, I think they need to send more bodies to the boards at the offensive end. They had a good thing going there in that first half.
Good work there as it goes.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on R.J. Barrett. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Knicks trail by 18. It's Robinson high post. A slam dunk by Robinson. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Barrett. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2. That one on Embiid.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
1:50 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The first one falls.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
And he makes both free throws. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the inside, Randall. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the 76ers.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. Morris with the ball. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
Hey, Shaq here. From one playmaker to another, I have to ask, what did you see on the floor tonight that made you a distributor as much as a scorer?
Squad goals, Shaq. You know, sharing is caring. I wanted to get everyone involved early. We're a much more difficult team to defend when guys are moving. The ball hits shades, man. They were incredible tonight. Oh, thank you, bro. Appreciate you.